is wisdom? Why do we need wisdom? Why would we want wisdom? We have Google. We've got Siri. Don't they know everything? All right, so how important is wisdom? Well, if we jump ahead in the Bible to the New Testament, James chapter 1, verse number 5, if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives graciously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. So there you go. I mean, it's important that we ask for wisdom and that we believe that we'll get the wisdom, because James goes on and says that if we don't actually believe that we'll get it, we're kind of wishy-washy, then we won't receive it. So if Jesus' brother thinks that wisdom is pretty important to get, then I think we should ask God and believe that we'll get wisdom. Think about that. I'll tell you where to find wisdom. Sure, we got Google. Sure, we got Siri. They'll give you information. They'll tell you about stuff. But until you look up the Bible, Proverbs, Solomon, you won't find wisdom. Now, Solomon, at the beginning of his book, says, start with God. The first step in learning is bowing down to God. Only fools thumb their noses at such wisdom and knowledge. Now, other translations say the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Now, they don't mean like a fear of dogs or a fear of snakes or something like that. It's more of a reverence. I mean, he is the creator of everything. You've got to have some awe. You've got to have some reverence. You've got to be a little afraid to go into his presence. But he wants you there. He's willing to share his knowledge with you. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is seek it. We're coming up on November. And for those of you who are regular followers, I would like you to try something. If you've never read the book of Proverbs, there are 31 chapters. Some months have 30 days, some months have 31. Let's read a chapter of Proverbs corresponding to the day of the month. So November 1st, you read chapter 1. November 2nd, you read chapter 2, and so on and so on. I forget whether November has 31 days or not. Whatever. If it's got 30, you know what? You get a bonus episode at the end of the month. Chapter 31 is quite cool. I gotta say, that's all I'm gonna say. Chapter 31 is quite cool. I'm gonna leave a link in the bottom of the description to a video that goes through the book of Proverbs. Maybe takes only 7 minutes or something like that. But I really love this Bible study series. And it's all animated. It's not too intense. It breaks the wisdom down pretty cool. So I'll leave you with that. Remember, November 1st, Proverbs 1. We're going to get into some other stuff come November. I know that a lot of people say, karma's a bee. What goes around comes around. Things like that. It is true. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Solomon knew what was going on there too. So we're going to get into Lady Wisdom starting next week. Starting November. Remember,